Hello. This is, I believe, part 3 of my series trying the Little Known Galaxy demo. Looks like with my current playthrough, I've been playing for almost 5 hours, so pretty good already for a demo. It says that it's year 1, quarter 1, day 6. I'm still unsure if the demo is time-based, but considering I've played for at least 5 hours, I'm wondering if it will let me play up to maybe day 7. Because that would make it a full week. Check the email from Piper, subject crew morale. As the social coordinator on board, I wanted to encourage you to talk. Chat bubble icon. To your crew members as much as possible. Just walk up to someone and press A. You will gain relationship points with that person each day you do, and it's a simple way to build crew morale. Easy peasy. If you really want to gain points with your crew, you could also offer a gift. Select an item and press X on any crew member to gift it. It's a lovely way to show your appreciation too. Why don't you give it a try, Piper? And then it says mission updated, so I'm assuming it's a quest. So, gift giving, part of being a good captain is showing your crew how much you appreciate them. Talk to 5 crew members and give someone a gift to show them your gratitude. I am very broke, so I'm not sure what to give. Oh, the potatoes are done. A? Or A. Okay. New achievement unlocked, new life. But since it's a demo, I do not get the achievement on Steam. Assuming they have achievements on Steam. I think there's some games, probably not this one, but there's some games I think when ported from other consoles, they might not necessarily put Steam achievements, but they'll still have the in-game achievements. So new life, grow your first space crop. Accidentally watered that. I don't know how long the demo's going or if I should risk planting more. Oh, and there's a quest marker above Kaida. Pilot, space travel is not common among my species. Okay, so I read that before. Start CPU. CPU's doing the little air thing. Stop the Kaida. Hi, good timing. If you're not too busy, I have additional scientific research that I can use your assistance with. Can you bring me a supply of stone and soil samples to analyze? All the planets in these sectors of space are unexplored, and there's a lot to learn here. Thanks, Cappy. I'll definitely make it worth your time. 25 stone, 25 soil sample, and 1 pet rock. I wonder if I can if I need to collect it starting now or if I can use what I already. Oh, I don't have enough soil sample. Let's just see if it counts as rock. Okay, so if I had enough soil sample, I could have completed the quest here. One thing I'm not sure whether or not I like or not is, oh, let me find Lynn Recreation. I don't know whether or not I like how you do not see the quest rewards. Oh, oh, look. I like how the kids are doing different things. Captain, remember that the gravitational pull on the gray planet is only 6.87 meters per second squared, so you might feel a little lighter. If you exert too much strength, you might accidentally break things. I'm curious, let me look up what the gravitational force is. Uh, what is it? Sorry, I'm taking a long time. 9.81 meters over seconds squared. And I think Sprout said here it's 6.67. And then you might get grounded. I'm assuming Sprout has been grounded by Pilot before. When you reach in... Okay, this is the quest thing. I usually bring my lunch to school with me because I'm allergic to most nuts, especially peanuts. I get all puffed up and turn bright purple. I'm assuming... I think humans tend to turn red when they have an allergic reaction. But I'm assuming they chose purple because it's the complementary color to green. It's just that purple's interesting considering for humans it'd be bruising. I wanted to double check what the gravitational force was on the gray planet, but I guess I'll never know. Captain, is that little alien lonely down there? I suppose Soup is the size of the children, aren't they? Oh, I thought the, what is monkey bars I had thought was a fence. And I only realize my mistake now looking at how the character looks under it and realizing that there's a shadow on them. Maybe I'll draw him a picture. Captain, did you know I won 3 trophies in karate? So you better be nice to me or I might kick your butt. Squeals with laughter, or squeals with laughter. That's very cute. Oh, there's Lynn. Great job on growing your first plants. These are not bad looking potatoes either. I just realized you buy the extra seeds from the general store. So I wonder if Lynn makes her money by growing plants and selling to the general store. and then buying seeds and all that. It does beg the question how everyone else makes money, because the captain isn't paying them. I would like to think they get some form of salary from the Space Alliance, although Space Alliance so far hasn't given me anything, unless it's something that would appear in the mail maybe like once a month or once a year. Since it was such a good attempt, I'll pay you a little more than they're actually worth. You got 150 credits. Remember, you can buy other seed types from Robert in the store when you want to grow more plants for us. What if I hoard them for myself and not for you? Oh, when we're orbiting the gray planet or traveling, we'll be limited to the standard issued Space Alliance seeds. But who knows what seed types we might run across in the future? Does that mean that the Space Alliance occasionally flies in shipments? I mean, that would explain why they talked about having the cargo bay, but I'm still very confused how money works in this game, economy-wise, for characters or NPCs. Captain, I know you have everything covered, but I just can't stand here and do nothing for that poor little alien. I'll plant some extra crops right now in case you have any trouble with yours. I just want to be helpful. I doubt that even if my character took a long time that Lynn would ever give something. And none of the quests so far in this game have felt time sensitive. I've only been rushing a bit just because this is a demo. You can craft different machines and decorations on your workbench too. That will help you produce a variety of items. So my quests are growing, checkpoint. Oh, I already filled 5 different crew members. Give a gift. Maybe I'm curious if I could give Suit a gift and whether or not it would count, because it said 5 crew members, but then it said someone a gift, which means not necessarily a crew member, I assume. So I think let's store these. I wonder if I can give Suit one of these space radishes. Oh, I just noticed that. Oh, is it Jimmy? Is that here? Jimmy, you picked up my posting. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean. Okay. I got a small camera on my 8th birthday and loved to snap pictures with it until it eventually broke. I should see if I still have it somewhere in storage. So, oh, I just noticed there's sparkles next to the elevator for the cargo. Found hardware parts. I don't feel like going all the way back up just to deposit hardware parts, so let's hope my inventory doesn't get too flooded. I also can't remember if I think I've needed to turn in all of these quests. Oh, is Sue one of my... Sue is not in the relationship thing. I wonder if Sue only gets added, or if it's possible Sue doesn't get added at all when we save them. Grumble, grumble. Let's try. Sue does not accept gifts. Okay, so I think I'll try giving this to a crew member just to see what the reward is for the quest. Maybe I'll give it to, I think, Chip is the cafeteria person, or maybe Robert for, I wonder if they will sell the radishes on the ship, or maybe the seeds of the radishes. I'm curious if there's a seed maker, but there's a whole science and medical team, so I would assume they would do the job for you maybe if you had a food item. So this is a repeat. Still hasn't told me about the ravioli. Have to be honest here. This is a terrible gift, Captain. Better luck next time. I wonder if I lost affection. I'm kind of surprised you already decided to help that alien down on the gray planet. I would have just asked more questions is all. But hey, what do I know? So I wonder, does Chip... So Chip has that one gift icon. I don't want to try to give a second gift if Chip didn't like that. Make sure you do some stretching before hiking any nature dust mounds on that gray planet. Usually in the gym planning new workout sessions for the crew. My work is never done. So did I finish the quest? I have to return to Piper in science and medical. Let me just talk here. Shinji, what's up? Not much going on here, but I heard you've been busy. Good for you, I guess. And then the babysitter line. Hopefully I can catch Piper before... Oh good, Piper's just sitting there. 7 credits. Piper, isn't spending time with the crew rewarding? Your relationships with the crew will increase the more you talk to them. And everyone loves getting a gift from time to time. I think Chip might have had negative relationship points from giving the turnip. Speaking of, I have a gift for you too. Got 50 credits. I hope this brightens your day. Talk to you soon. Being the social coordinator is such a rewarding job. So it said missions were modified even though it was just the quest being done. I mean, I suppose it is a modification, it's just moving rather than adding. When I got that pop-up, I kind of thought maybe there would be a continuation to the quest. Okay, let's go find 25 soil samples. Considering it's already 1/3 in the game, I doubt that I will... Oh, I just realized this helmet doesn't have a head. I lost my train of thought. And I saw a sparkle on the ground. Let me see if it's still there if I return to the ship. Or is it possible that I wonder if the sparkles. Oh, okay, so it's still here. So the sparkles are at least there for a day. I wonder if they despawn if you don't collect them, or if they stay there as long as it hasn't been collected. I still don't like how you can't attack diagonally. Guess if they don't bother me, I won't bother them. And I'm now out of inventory space. If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure my stuff despawns if I find something but I can't put in my backpack before leaving the map. I have not lingered long enough to see if these if uncollected things despawn over time even when I'm on the map. This lack of inventory is pretty annoying. And if I recall correctly, it will take a I think at least 400 credits if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. Either way, I definitely know I don't have enough to expand my inventory with the current amount of credits. Oh, I got excited that there were no bugs. Then the rock decided to move. Oh, what's that? Lost sock. Someone lost this, but I don't think it has much use now. It's considered trash and is 0 credits, but I wonder if there's anything you can do with it. I don't recall if I've seen this gray blob before, but I do enjoy the amount of money. I kind of wish there was a highlight indicator showing where exactly you're digging, just because a few seconds ago when I dug on this part and then I just lost energy without any reward. It's also a bit annoying that you can lose energy using things despite nothing happening when you do it in the wrong area. know in like some of the Harvest Moon games, you were still allowed to. Let me just travel so I don't have to fight that fog. Oh, and now there's more bugs. Maybe I made a mistake. And I'm out of inventory. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is very disappointing. Maybe I'll put this sock in the cycle. Looks like I didn't get anything out of it. Um, I could try eating this X. Now I'm losing out on space radishes. Oh, and I'm losing out on whatever this is. Let's see. I'll get rid of sand just to see. Micro black hole artifact. Yes, this is a tiny, tiny version of a black hole. Despite its small size, we should probably be careful to not disturb it too much. Yeah, the physics here with the black hole and the dark matter has been very hand wavy. And I don't think I'm much of a fan. So I need 8 more soil sample in order to complete the quest. So I do not think I will be finishing that quest. We will see if the demo lets me play another day. Because I'm curious if you give Kaida the items, what the reward would be. Okay, so you can press X so you don't have to switch to an empty part of the hotbar, which is nice. Oh gosh, I might die just from all these creatures. I noticed that bug was colliding with the wall. If I wasn't so nervous about losing all my health, I would wonder if the collisions the bug does to the walls by itself would lead to some health degradation for the bug. anything would happen, but seeing the bug hit the ship just now made me wonder if it's possible the ship had any health points. Or shuttle, not ship. Oh, these creatures really don't want me to finish. Oh, now my inventory's full. Trash? Yuck, this is just someone's trash. It smells too. If I remember correctly, I believe this was a crafting material for the dead plant. And now that I remember that, I feel a bit sad that I recycled those socks or that one lost sock earlier. Graphite, a soft black form of carbon that is abundant in the universe and can be used to create carbon nanotubes. I wonder if that's a legitimate thing. No, because I do not want to fight when there's only less than an hour left in the day. I'm really hoping I could get enough soil. Okay, I'm really running low on energy. Okay, well, I was watching the energy bar, and because last time when I collapsed, I didn't notice whether or not health was affected after energy and if you needed both to go to zero. But from this, it looks like I think I had around half health when I went to zero energy, and just going to zero energy takes me to the medical bay. So here's Francis, Chief Medical Officer. Captain, you worked too hard and CPU notified me you passed out. You should take better care of yourself, so I'm prescribing a good night's rest. You won't have as much energy as you usually do tomorrow, so pay extra attention to not exhaust yourself again. I'm also wondering if the decrease in energy is the same for ending up in the medical bay versus CPU sending you to bed, because I know both cause less energy. I think both have happened to me, so I might be able to check in my previous video if what the difference was. Off to bed with you. Quarter 1, day 7, Saturday. It's Saturday, simulating end of week. Feel a little tired today. Okay, so need to get the watering pack. I'm planning on putting the rest in the tool storage here. I was so close to getting the amount of soil samples I needed. So it looks like even though I watered this, it shows that it's unwatered the next day. So the water, it doesn't stay wet even if there was no plant in between days. Autopilot is engaged now, Captain. Our CPU. Okay, so I've read this before. How is the stone and soil collecting coming along? I'm working on it, or I'm having trouble. What if I'm having trouble? You can travel to new locations using your shuttlecraft to find more resources. Use your laser blaster to break stones or your shovel to find soil samples. I try to send updates to the scientific community once a year with any new discoveries I've made. I've been published and given accolades a few times, which was super exciting. Ah, the thrill science. She doesn't mention whether or not that element was named after her, although I'm pretty sure it is just based off the context clues in the game. If I say I'm working on it, I can use all the help I can get with my research. See if you have anything new? It's kind of exciting to have a new captain aboard. Our last few captains didn't stick around for long. You know what? I don't remember who the last captain was. It's gonna bug me now, Driftsloth. I can't remember. It's been a few days since the last time I played, so I can't even remember if that dialogue is new or if I've read it before. I think I've read it before, but I'm not 100% sure. I've totally forgot about Jimmy's posting, but it's mainly because I haven't found the resources to make that metal locker. I guess I also haven't checked the bulletin board to see if there's been any new postings, to see whether you can do more than one post request at a time or not, or if you're only stuck with the first one you choose. Jimmy, I can't believe you are already a captain in training. You must have known from an early age exactly what you wanted to do. So, the student, is it Shinji, I believe? Yes, the Shinji said that his parents forced him to take the exam for the captain, for being a Space Alliance captain when Shinji was out of either high school or college. So I don't think the character necessarily needed to have known from a young age whether or not they wanted to be a captain. Although if Shinji said the captain test was hard, maybe there's a lot of studying and people with, let's say, a more determined goal earlier have a higher likelihood of succeeding. I also just noticed that Pilot's bar, or all these bars, except for Max, who I've only talked to once, I believe, have varying levels of fullness, and it seems to be divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. I'm assuming that the sections correspond to, I don't know, in some games it might be a relationship event, or maybe it's just better dialogue. Oh, I just noticed that Chip, who I gave a gift to yesterday in game, still has the gift icon. So now I'm wondering if you're only allowed a certain amount of gifts per week. Hopefully not per month. I feel like that'd be way too long. I'm also wondering whether or not it resets on the start of the new week, which I think would be Sunday in this game, or if it resets like a certain number of days after the gift was given. So, like, it's not dependent on the calendar time, but on the time you've given the gift. My friendship with CPU and Pilot are the highest. Looks like. I'm surprised Lynn's isn't a bit more, considering I did the quest, or Kaida. Although I know I talk to Pilot every day, and CPU every day, so I wonder if, or actually, I don't know if the quests affect your relationship points with the different NPCs. It doesn't super seem to be by how little Lynn's and Kaida's are compared to Pilot and CPU. Here's Robert. I have a specific schedule for Jimmy and myself. The shipping, receiving, account book balancing, and everything else runs like clockwork. But we are closed on Saturdays, so we get time to relax and have a good movie night. That's very nice. It looks like they're still working in the cargo bay on Saturdays. But it's good that they're able to have some family time. Okay, so my goal is to get the 2 soil samples that Kaida needs. I would really like to finish that quest because I have a sneaking suspicion demo will end anytime soon. I also don't know if the demo's work would I think this is the last soil sample I need. I'm not sure if the progress I make in the demo can be ported, I guess, to the full game if I were to play it, or if I would have to redo everything. Because I know depending on the game. Oh, so Robert's looking at this empty area, so I wonder if later this will become a ship or a vehicle for Robert and Jimmy. It would be nice for Jimmy to be able to explore, considering Jimmy seems rather sad about his job and seems to yearn for exploring like the player character. And Kaiba's here, so I don't need to track her down. Ah, you brought the items I requested. Yes, these samples look like prime candidates for research. Thank you again. I will get these items straight under the microscope. This should cover the costs. Okay, 200 credits. I'm hoping we can make use of some of these materials to further our mission. Oh, oops, don't want to. Okay, so let me pause this. Metal Yeah, I still don't have the scrap metal blocks. I have these scrap metal parts. Oh, I should read more. It says scrap metal used in building and can be refined in a furnace to produce a scrap metal block. Can I make a furnace? I do not have enough stone. Even if I had not given the stone for the quest, I still wouldn't have enough stone. So, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I probably could have completed your quest sooner. Okay, so nothing in the digital bulletin. Oh, I also should have been checking every day to see if the show is different on the TV. Yes, so I made a mistake by not rereading the scrap metal thing and realizing that I needed the furnace to make scrap metal blocks for the quest. So here's Chip. We've been stationed on the ship for many years. My wife really, okay, I've seen that before. The Real Adventures of Nicodemus Geronimo. How Zap Geronimo, who I believe has a plushie in the shop, if I remember correctly. This show depicts the wild adventures of explorer and superhero Nicodemus Geronimo. What a character. I wonder if I'll get to meet them or if it's only the TV show and the plush, which isn't bad, just the neat superhero in the game. Kendall's going, what's wrong? Why the pouting face? Dude, what's wrong? My grandma says I can only bring one dolly to tea time. Oh, that's very cute. Huff. I mean, how can I choose? Should I say what's the why the pouting face? Well, I have to decide which of my baby dolls I want to bring to tea. So what's wrong gave a more childish, so to speak, with like Dolly. And then this one is baby dolls I want to bring to tea. And then the same ending line. Let's start the Fiji while they're still walking here. Oh, Fiji's pet isn't here. The spirits must have been trying to tell us to help that poor little alien in the cave. I just realized I like Fiji's, I don't know if it's makeup with the little dots under the eyes. I am an expert in alien animal species, but he is beyond any animal life form I have encountered. I wonder if CPU fed them the visual of suit in order for them to know what suit looks like. You must treat him well with the kindness of the Mother Universe. So, Universe is a woman confirmed. Well, what do you think is more important when choosing a career? Prestige and chance of success, passion and interest? I feel like Fiji's a passion and interest type of person. I think so too. Perhaps you can find success in a field if you're passionate about it. And if I choose prestige and chance of success, oh, you think so? I'm not sure, but a lot of people tell me that too. Perhaps you can find, okay. So it seems with all of these, oh, I forgot. I just talked to them earlier about it Saturday being closed, but I was really hoping I had enough credits to buy more inventory space. Yes, at the current rate, I feel like traveling Well, I don't like losing loot, and the loot despawns if my backpack's full, and I don't take it before I leave the map. I did just realize that I need stone for the furnace, and there's a large collection of stones near Suits Cave, so we can see if it is enough for me. I also was clearing it, so maybe not as much. Would it be enough for me to be able to get a furnace? It's nice that these are physical barriers, like both these and these, so it's a more natural way to constrain the map. Oh, and you can get anything from that stone. I wonder if there's things that can affect the rarity of what comes out when you're gathering things. I guess I didn't count how many stones there are, but I know that it looks like I have two meteorites, which I'm assuming are rare-ish. I know there was a rare meteorite, two scrap metal. Oh, and I see a sparkle down here. 7 credits that I cannot spend. I suppose I could spend it on food. I don't know if I want to spend credits on food in this game, considering it's still taking me a while to get money. It looks like I've cleared up all these stones in this relic area. The relic still doesn't do anything. Oh, I just noticed there's one column that's broken compared to the other three. I wonder if that comes into play with the activation of the relic. Maybe we have to repair that turret. Okay, so there's some big rocks here. Looks like I can avoid those bugs. I don't think my character has enough energy. Okay, there's like a sliver, and I'm not too interested in my character collapsing right now. Oh, Shinji's on the area here. Did you have to study a lot? Yeah, they made it all of us take it at my college. Oh, I wonder if Shinji actually travels with it. Like if there are times if Shinji and the space racer disappear from the map, or the ship map at least. It's a bit awkward since there's no animation for Shinji just standing there unless, well, Shinji's leaving now, but I wonder if they just have Shinji looking longingly at the space racer, or if there's any animation for, like, I don't know, cleaning it or something like that, just so it's not just standing there for a long time staring. Although standing for a long time staring was the case with Doc in the medical bay with the empty bed. What can I make? I could make a nurse storage bin, but I don't need that. I still need 20 stone for the furnace, which is a lot of energy to try to make. I can make a solar panel, but I don't need it. Oh, does the furnace? Okay. So, if I create the furnace, then I could still support, I think, what is it? I think all of my 7 electricity points right now are for the planters. So furnace is also 1. It looks like the meteorite extractor is 3 electricity. I still haven't found copper ore, so I don't know how long it'll take to do so. So the minerals are medicine, and then aluminum ore. Yeah, so I don't see what could be copper ore yet. Let me just double check my inventory here. Oh, I didn't even read the description of potato. Potato food. Potato or potato. We still don't know exactly which pronunciation is correct, but this little ground veggie can be cooked in many ways and is a staple of many diets. 29 credits, 29 energy, and 15 health. I don't want to eat it for energy just because it takes a long time to grow and I have limited resources. Oh, Pilot and Ring are sitting together. Lynn, I always like to talk to my plants when I get bored. I know from Pilot's conversation being the same as upstairs that this is probably just her conversation point of the day, but it's a bit funny with the plant like being next to her for, oh, I thought it was lunch, but it's dinner for them, I'm assuming at 7:30. But until I met Pilot and Sprout, the plants I've talked to never talked back. So it is relevant. It would be nice to see what they're talking about, though. So 35, 32 energy, 30 energy, 45 energy, 40. So 35 energy, or 35 credits. Is it 32 credits or 35? Either way, around that ballpark. I'm checking right now to see what's the best place to buy food. Oh, PG is saying here in the middle. Dog 12, why do you need to grow different kinds of food again? Food rations have all the nutrients you need for a day and are adequately flavored. So, Dog doesn't seem to care too much for eating or dark matter. So food ration, 56 energy, 15. So chips food all have health. So considering my health is full, I wouldn't necessarily need to buy from him. So I think in my current state that the cafe bar is the way to go. I guess my question is, do I want to buy the food and try to grind a bit more? It's better to sleep for the night. I think maybe sleep for the night for the energy. A part of me still thinks that the demo's gonna end as soon as I go to sleep. But oh, I think. Oh, so CPU has sort of like screensaver mode that I've never seen before because I've never gone here at night. It is cute how it changes to different colors of the rainbow. I think it would have been a bit nicer if the color changed every time the icon hit the wall. And then CPU screen, okay. So instantly power saving mode at night, which is interesting. But CPU will show their face when you talk to them. Corn plant 4 days, soybean 3 days. No email. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Quarter 1, day 8, Sunday. Oh, does the game still continue? How long is this tutorial or demo? Oh, I forgot the watering pack. Okay. Yeah, it's day 8. I would have assumed that the game ended at day 7. Is it possible that the demo ends based on the quest? Like, would helping doing the first part of Suit's quest lead to the end of the demo? First, there's scrap metal. Always pallet. Hi, Captain. Things are running smoothly. Wait. Oh, ooh. Yep, everything is great. So let's see if it's my. Okay. So I did lose the bulletin board class, so there's no. As far as I'm. If I remember correctly, I think yesterday it showed the 1. So there's no 0 days left, I believe. I want to see if I can increase my inventory. Let's also see if there's bulletin board. No new bulletins today. Try again tomorrow. And then the sports ball. I think that the TV might change every day. And then it refresh or it plays the same thing every certain day. Have you ever tried Yoga Captain? Love it? Not my style. Love it? Really? My daughter has been showing me the ropes, but I get a little lost. I'm glad I'm not the only, if I choose not my style, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Fiji keeps trying to get me to try it, but I just don't bend that way. I will say you should stretch for your muscles, especially because general sorts at 9. Because your muscles will be tight, but you'll have no flexibility. This is a reminder to anyone who may be watching this to probably take a stretch break if you've been inactive while watching my recording for, what is it? It looks like I've been recording for a bit over an hour now. I stretched before I sat down. Shop's keeping me on these toes, on my toes these days. So I have enough to buy the bigger space pack, which is very exciting. Thank you for your business. Your pack has been upgraded and you can now carry additional items around with you. Achievement unlocked, pack it in. And just scrolling through. Purchase a space pack upgrade. It looks like the items in the shop are all the same. I don't really like servicing the solar panels when they act up, but asking Stuart for a favor is just as unpleasant, so I usually just tough it out and fix them myself. I mean, there's also Stephen and Edward, who seem to be pretty capable. Oh, so maybe this is Lynn, like part of the routine is showing Lynn possibly pretending to or acting like shopping for seeds. So the space pack, it looks like you can at the very least only upgrade once per day. I wonder if the new upgrade would come back the next day, or if you have to wait for a certain number of days or a certain event for the next space pack upgrade to be available. I guess since I'm able to carry more things, this is the perfect time to get enough things for my, oh, will Jimmy be mad at me for not fulfilling the bulletin request? Man, my back hurts. I wish my dad would give me a day off. So I think it's one of the first things Jimmy ever told me. I guess if I had thought about it, I would have checked to see if Jimmy's little bar here would go down if I don't fulfill a request. I've been talking to Jimmy almost every day, and his relationship, well, I guess is a bit less than Kaida and Pilot, so maybe it did decrease. I'm not sure. When I was okay, so I need more rocks. At least 20 rocks. I'm a bit annoyed that of the rocks that only give scrap metal, but I also know I need that scrap metal for furnace stuff. I still think not allowing for diagonal shooting is too bad. Oh, here. I was about to say that I do like that little moving rock monster, but then it didn't drop anything, so I like it much less. Will you be kinder to me than your friend? Well, they give the rock I need. If I remember correctly, I think I need maybe 20 more stone. This, it looks like I might clear out this entire map first, though. If I recall correctly, I believe one time I saw the zone jumping point from rocks. Okay, there's another one, but most of the time I get it from digging. I wonder if it's based on, like, if it's a predetermined item that you use for switching, or if it's, oh, I got some coin. Oh, I got some more coin. Wow, there's so many pet rocks here. That's very exciting. Because if I remember correctly, I think you need a lot for the special terrarium for the pet rock. But what I was trying to say is, I'm not sure if, or I wonder if the item that lets you go to the next area in the zone is dependent on how many actions you do, or if it's a predetermined item that you need, or area that you need to either break a stone or dig a hole in. I just realized I think I have more than enough stone. Maybe I'll do one more for good luck. And I want to try, or actually, I guess my quest is done, so I don't need to, or my quest ran out of time, not done. So I don't need to make a furnace right away, but I would like to see how long it takes for the furnace to work. I just realized if I talk while holding something, can I split this? I can with the X button. Can I talk when holding? Okay, so it doesn't necessarily count as a gift. I have to press X as a gift, but I can still use A to talk even when holding something. Shinji, I actually belong to the Young Entrepreneurs Club. My grandfather and my father belonged to it first and signed me up. I didn't learn much about business, but we certainly invested in throwing some wild parties. I'm assuming it's the, or it sounds like a frat, by the way it was described. And Shinji did talk about college. I wonder if Shinji is a current college student, or if Shinji is a student in, like, post-secondary education, I believe, or your higher degrees. Let's make a furnace. So it crafts right away, shows my inventory right away. Okay, so if I press A, just says furnace, I think I might have to hold the scrap I put it in. Furnace is full. I think it only took one. So if I remember correctly, I think it said it does electrolysis. Oh, requires 5 items to smelt, so I guess it took 5 and I'm really not paying attention. Did it say how long it takes to smelt? It could be possibly depending on the material, or stone or other resources. I wonder if stone gives sand or if stone gives something else. I have enough stone to test it out. I guess I could try seeing if I could put other things in. How much does it take to cost for the pet rock terrarium? It costs 12 pet rock into a glass. Okay, I was tempted to try putting the pet rock in, but if I make 2 glass, I can make the little terrarium for the pet rock, and I would like to do that. Seems like the furnace takes a long time. I was hoping I could try to do things right away, but perhaps. I know some games it might take a day, so perhaps I shouldn't wait on it. So I could either. I'm thinking about cleaning up the area so I could monitor to see if it'll finish while I'm here. I don't have too much energy left. And since I bought the extra inventory space, I. Oh no. Oh no, I made a mistake. I was about to say, since I bought the inventory space, I don't have enough money to buy food to increase my character's energy. And while I was saying that, I wasn't paying attention, or I was paying attention to my energy, which is why I said that, but I clearly wasn't paying attention enough to realize that my character was going to pass out. I was thinking of just when the energy was done to either keep watching the furnace or maybe go out and talk to the characters some more. But it looks like this is the end of day 8. Quarter 1, day 9, Monday. If this game's still letting me play, that's pretty incredible for a tutorial. So let's collect that. And it's 1 scrap metal block. Let's see if I can have a pet rock terrarium by the end of this tutorial. Soybean plant has 1 day, corn plant has 2 days. I think I said tutorial again instead of demo, which is my bad. Pilot, if you see Little Sprout around, please watch out for him. So Sprout is boy confirmed. His intellect surpasses his size, so he tends to get ahead of himself. CPU is talking about their indie game again. What do I want to do? Or I guess I should look at the plaza and see if the bulletin board has a goal. Oh, it has an exclamation point. Francis, help needed. Hi, crew. I've had my hands full recently and could use some help acquiring the following. My door is always open if you need anything as well. Take care, Francis. Give 4 minerals to Francis stays complete too. No more new bulletins. And then help needed. Francis has been so busy and can use some help acquiring a few items. I hope I have enough minerals so I could see what the reward is for a bulletin board quest. I would assume it's credits. Okay, I have more than enough mineral. Oh, let me double check. I was immediately thinking going to the medical bay. Okay, so Francis is in that on that floor. The medical bay is now closed. Contact Francis for any emergencies. Opens at 10. Can I go into their house? I can. And it looks like this is Francis's tablet. Oh, you found my items? Great. This really takes a huge load off my plate. You and the crew are always my first priority after all. 60 credits? Don't worry, I'll be monitoring your vitals while you are down on the gray planet. I think Dot 12 said that she was in charge of monitoring my vitals. Maybe maybe I'm mistaking the dialogue and it was Francis because I think I was talking with one of the two characters about it on the first day, which would be part one of my series that was recorded maybe a week ago. So my memory is a bit vague now. Your spacesuit reports all your activities and levels in real time to my medical database. I like to go rock climbing from time to time in the gym. It's a great whole body workout and it relaxes my mind since there's more puzzle solving involved than you might think. I wonder if the rock climbing wall changes though, because if not, then once I mean, I'm sure there's probably a few different ways to solve it, but I would think that if you solve it once or a few times, then eventually you'll get used to it and it won't be as much of a puzzle. If you need anything, swing by the store. Oh, I think I pressed zone 1. Although I feel like I might need to buy food to get to from zone 5 to zone, I'm assuming 10. I think it went 10:15 when I was looking at the preview for the zone checkpoints. But let me go to the, I guess I should have done it when I was in the medical floor, but that cafe on the medical floor keep myself alive, I just focus on buying energy. Yeah, I think I have faith in myself. Whether or not said faith is misguided, I don't know. Poofy is growling at me. Does Poofy? I don't think Poofy has friendship. I wonder if Poofy's friendship is related to Fiji, or if Poofy will just never like me. Earlier, Fuji said space is so big, and now Fuji says, I think that all the vast possibilities are just so wonderful. Or space is just so big. The ellipses between so and big. Or as let's say, or maybe Poof will never like me because Fuji's a potential love interest. Maybe Poofy is overprotective and will never like the player character. I do feel like if Poofy goes everywhere Fuji does, then Fuji might be a good character to romance just for Poofy. Sort of like how I was tempted to romance Gust in My Time and Portia just for QQ. So I have the two coffees. Let's see, it is 11 a.m. in game. If I can reach the next zone checkpoint, I do not have full energy due to dying the night before. Oh god, I didn't account for me being a bad aim. Um, let's try digging. I feel like digging got me to find those checkpoints faster. Of course, I could be completely wrong and it's just pure. Well, it wouldn't be pure orange. Well, I guess pure RNG in terms of where to find. Okay, so next location. $13 credits. I don't know if the credits are dependent on the zone. Well, here's 9. Guess I'll wait for it to come to me instead of wasting my energy trying to kill something that won't even affect me getting the locator for the next zone. Or I don't know if it's called. No, a locator would be to find something. Bugs are still very annoying, and I feel like the bugs have hit a lot of things already. Okay, so I believe the radish gives health. I will say I now feel like I was overconfident in assuming I didn't need to buy food with health in it. I wonder if there's a way to increase your max health. It is possible that, well, I didn't see any food having like time related buffs for health regen or max health or anything. It would overcomplicate the game, but it's a pretty common thing to do. I really dislike the bugs here, especially because they can fly diagonal and I cannot. Now I'm wishing I could find more space radishes. Let's go before I need to kill that rock. Well, I was about to say, I don't see the enemies, but oh, they're all rocks. Oh dear. There's not too much recoil when the rocks get hit, and I am worried about my low health. Oh god, I'm gonna woke another one. How do I want to stay away from those other areas in case I awaken those rocks? I really hope. Oh. I am not good at this game. Captain, you gave us quite a scare. Oh, the dialogue's probably different because I died or I collapsed. Not died. Unless. Do they do death revivals here? I'm assuming they don't. I'm assuming they just realize your character's health is too low and they sort of zoomed you back up to the ship the way CPU can. Speaking of which, since CPU can do that, is there a quick teleport later? Okay, but here's Francis saying, Captain, you gave us quite a scare. Be more careful around those creeps down on the surface, or they will keep getting the best of you. You will have to slow down tomorrow since some of your energy will be used to heal yourself. Now it's right to bed with you. I wonder if the energy drain is more if I collapse due to health versus energy. Quarter 1, day 10, Tuesday. I think the energy loss is about the same. No new emails. Oh, I also didn't see if how long the furnace takes to run, if it's a full day or if it's a certain number of hours. X, no. Y, no. I'll do that. Oh, And it also looks like you could stack to up to 100 of at least the dark matter in this area here. Oh, I forgot I had space radishes here. Um, I've been saving these food things for, suit. I have 70 coin. I don't think I'll make it up. Well, it's better than dying. Oh, there's sparkle on one of these. So the first one without the sparkle is just soybeans, food, a protein-packed bean that can be used in all kinds of cooking. It can sell for 10 credits, gives 10 energy and 5 health. And then super soybeans, food, the same description, but 14 credits, 14 health, and or 14 energy and 7 health. So it looks like it's times 140% in all the categories if it's super versus non. I do not know if that will be the same for all super versus non, but at least that's the case for soybeans. 2 days left for the soybean to regrow. 1 day left on the corn plant. Oh, I should see if it counts as the 2 soybeans pursuit or if the super soybean doesn't count. It's 3 soybeans, so I guess either way, I don't know if it counts. Although with these sorts of games, I would usually save my resources or save the rare resources as much as possible. Pilot's talking about being weeds again. Titus talking about the conference again. CPU's gonna say I'm Captain Cutie. I do want to know which single people aboard have given my character the nickname. How many romanceables are there? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 romanceables, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 total NPCs. So 8 out of 20 is 2 out of 5. So 40% of the crew is romanceable. So I think that's a pretty good. I don't know if the crew has any sort of like pairings, like how with some games if you don't romance, well, I'm talking mostly about Harvest Moon, where there were rival marriages where if you didn't romance the one you wanted fast enough, or if you romance someone else, then the other romanceable NPCs might get together. I'm personally not a fan of the rival marriage system. I would be curious who they would pair together here, considering the romanceables are both sort of perceived, or it seems like no matter what gender they identify with, they will romance you just based on sort of like age range and partners. That almost like feels like age range. All these feel like the younger ones or the young adult ones, except for Max. Who knows how old the android is? But like a student and like a junior botanist and a junior medical officer, like these denote sort of like earlier stages in career and schooling, which doesn't necessarily correspond to younger age, but it tends to. Also, with Fiji being a child of Chip and Haida, Stephen being the grandchild of Piper and Edward, Jimmy being Robert's son, um, Lauren's brother is Stuart, Bachelor for Life Stuart. Something about it makes me want to be able to romance Stuart just because, I don't know, it's kind of cute if he would change his ways because he falls in love with the main character or player character. Also because it'd be sort of a, I would say enemies to lovers, but Stuart is a bit, I'd say hostile. Mainly from disappointment with the previous captains. Chip, ahoy, partner. It can be lonely out here on the remote side of space. A good long chat can be as nourishing as any good meal. Feel free to stop by the canteen anytime for both. For both. And this is the DIY show, I believe. Yeah, same words there. Guess I could try to go and attempt the zones again. This time I will purchase at least one item with health. So it's 60, 45 energy, 10 health, 60, 40 energy, 20 health. I think after my progress the day before, I have to choose the one that gives more health. What are the quests? Still Suit and Sprout. So oh, Jimmy's here. I guess Jimmy's always here every morning. I feel like everyone in the universe is moving forward except for you. It's still really sad, especially to hear when Jimmy's alone in the cargo bay, sort of like contemplating life. No, earlier I said that I thought I saw a preview that said it was Zone 10 and 15, but now I'm not sure. Or was it what Sprout told me? Oh, I found new things. So I have to be more careful around rocks now. So what is this teardrop? Moonstone. Gem. A pearly and whimsical stone that creates an illusion of moonlight shining across a body of water. I think I should be proactive in trying to kill it before it kills me. I'm already. Let me eat the radish. I think if I eat it one more, still not max. I will try to be better at looking at my energy levels. I really wish they would take damage from hitting the walls, because avoiding them isn't the problem, it's trying to attack them. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, it's annoying that your enemy has the capability of moving and attacking diagonal, but you don't. Put these back here. So it's easy to get to. Oh, I didn't even notice that enemy. I guess it could have been out here because I also didn't notice this pet rock. Oh, I just noticed on the top left it says 6 out of 15, which I'm pretty sure is related to the zones. Should I drink a coffee? Maybe I will, just for the energy. I might max energy and health. I really hope I didn't waste my consumables by consuming them when I didn't, when consuming them and put it over max, thereby wasting. It does seem like from that bug being stuck on the ship that might be the way to easily attack enemies. Although it could be a bug considering it was there when I first spawned in. So I don't know if the bug was permanently trapped just because it bugged out when spawning into the map and was under the ship hitbox, or if I should actively aim to try to get monsters to go closer to the ship in order to see if they'll get stuck. Okay, so this seems to be the area last time where a bunch of rocks came alive. So now I'm being paranoid and going around one rock at a time. I think it was the brown rocks that are the ones that transform. So I have to be careful because I'm not good at fighting. And having, I think I died when there's at least 4 or 5 different ones on me. Okay, hopefully I can find the locator here. I didn't use any health, so if I do have to eat something for energy, I might be capped on health. Well, looks like that'll change because the bugs are in this area. Dumb and can't aim. I don't think I got better. I think I just got lucky. I immediately forgot my method of trying to trap the bugs near the, well, not method, my theory of there possibly being a method to trap the bugs at the ship. The bugs at the ship. But I think I'm almost at full. Oh, not full health anymore. Let's eat this for health and energy. Then aim for that last bug. Okay, I got it. Still have a lot of inventory space. Oh, and I found the locator. Maybe I should have eaten a radish. Oh, checkpoint unlocked at zone 10. So yes, I think it wasn't that I previewed it, but Sprout had told me that the checkpoints were at zones 5 and 10 and 15. I wonder if I can find the locator before that bug comes. Oh, that bug did not get trapped. Oh wait, let me eat energy and health out. I don't know if I have confidence that I can get to zone 15 by the end of this game day, but I will try. Hopefully the locator thing is away from those bugs so I don't have to spend energy and possibly health having to kill them. I'm a bit disappointed in the lack of radishes I'm digging up. I might end up having to use the food rations. I'm low on energy. Food ration, 56 energy, 28 health. Chocolate bar, 40 energy, 20 health. I don't know how quick my hands are, but I will try this. Okay, I need to eat before I accidentally lose all my energy trying to fight these bugs. Oh god. Okay, so I could kill or I could fight more than one monster at a time if I aim in the middle of them. Okay, going to zone 13. Just need 2 more zones to make it. And the bugs are attacking. Oh no, now there's a rock attacking. I was hoping that bug would be stopped by the stones it was in between, but I guess not. So, a little bit stressful trying to manage everything on my own time. If it wasn't a demo, I probably would take things really slowly and wait to earn money to have a good amount of consumables before I Can I get to the next zone? I don't think so. It's worth a shot since I'm here. Okay. I found the locator for zone 14, so I have a bit of confidence. I could just find the zone locator. God. And avoid those two bugs. If I attack these, they happen to have the locator in it. I am so close. It would be very cool if I can avoid those bugs and find the locator. I am starting to lose hope as it gets to 1:45, although I just caught something. Oh god, there's a stone, and now there's a bug. CPU saved me from dying or collapsing. I am very disappointed that I used up my consumables and got to zone 14 out of 15. I was so close. Quarter 1, day 11, Wednesday. Oh, and I got something new. Gravity stone. A strange floating stone that otherwise does not seem to be dangerous. I think I dug it up, so it's a bit strange that it's floating. I do have enough glass to make my my pet rock terrarium, which is very exciting. A large display for your pet rock in its natural habitat. I love. Oh, it's even bigger than the. Can I place it on a pathway? I can. So that's nice in terms of let's say in terms of decorating. Sorry, it was such a simple thing to say after I thought for a long time. Although, because I've been collapsing and everything, I still haven't found out how long it takes for a furnace to complete its smelting. Oh, I had energy tonics in here. I am a bit disappointed in myself that I totally forgot I had those and have been spending money. I don't even have enough money to buy another food ration right now. Francis helps me maintain my bionic implants. Space travel is not common. Air. So all of these are repeated dialogue. It does, I think it only took like a few in-game days for some of them to repeat dialogue. I will purchase a chocolate bar and I will attempt to I don't have any requests, right? I will attempt to finish all the zones for Sprout. I want to check, and there is a bulletin board quest. Lauren, team player. Hey everyone. Now I know you all want to help out your favorite trainer and bring me a couple items I'm looking for. But just so you know, even if you help me, I still won't take it easy on you during your next workout. Lauren, 1 carrot, 5 days. The comedy show's still here. I probably don't have enough money to purchase a carrot sleeve. Oh, Jimmy's sleeping in this. So that's nice to show movement. So it does make me wonder if Shinji cleans his car. Oh, a carrot's only 6 credits. 4 days to grow. So I can take up the quest. And now that I see that, it also reminds that I did not water my plants. I cannot remember if I watered my plants the day before either. So I'm just being a terrible player right now. Need to find my watering pack. I don't really use the restoration ray, it just takes up inventory right now. Well, I guess I'll put it there because I only need it, and then I'll put it away. Or I'm putting it at the end because I am planning on putting it back away. Also, it says holds 40 water. Oh, oof. I really hate how I could click and use energy and stuff even when it's an action that won't do anything. I was going to say was that I was going to put away the water pack so that I did not, or so that I could save on inventory space. I didn't fill up the inventory during my last run, despite going through quite a few zones. Oh, sparkling 2 scrap metal. I find, oh god, I accidentally hit the blaster. I hope there's something nice for zone 15. I'm assuming it won't be quest related because I feel like the suit quest would be the key. But then again, it could be something that only unlocks once you do suits quest, but you can still go there easily with the checkpoint. Because I think the game would take into account that you spend the waiting game trying to plant food for suit. Yeah, I am amazed that the demo's still going on day 11. If the demo ends based on the quest, then it gives you a lot of time and freedom to do whatever you want. I only see those 2 amoeba looking aliens, so I am worried one of these rocks will come to life. I believe this is the same. Oh, I think this is the map that was in zone 14 when I was rushing to try to get to zone 15 last time. So it makes me wonder, I haven't been paying attention too much, but I think all these maps are pre-made and then it's just random what you get when you um, spawn into them. I killed the amoeba, I probably should have waited for it to do something so that I wouldn't lose energy. I will eat the chocolate. I wish it would tell me what my current um, actual numbers are for energy. Oh, okay. So it's if I hover over it. I was just not thinking and talking while using my controller. So my energy's at 91 out of 170 and health is 76 out of 100. Very interesting numbers they chose. Um, because of this, I can eat the radish and not hit max. And now my health's at 81, energy 106. If you don't need stone, it seems like digging is definitely the way to go just for the chance to get more radishes to increase your energy and health. I enjoy how I'm getting more, what I seem to be getting more radishes this time around. That also means that I still haven't found the locator. And the animation for digging is quite cute. Okay, let's eat. So 81 out of 100. I could eat all three and not hit max, right? 10. Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, and I still have those energy tonics. I don't think I'm getting better at the game just because that bug didn't hit me. I think it's just because spawned in a nice enough place that I was able to hit it. Okay, with this, I definitely feel like I can get to zone 15 in this game day. So it looks like that bug got stuck again here, which is very convenient. As let's say I'm worried about these rocks. And yeah, I think this is the same map I was in again. The one I said was the same as 14 last time. It's 14 again because maybe it is always the same and it's just reused for a few different areas. Like maybe area 14 is all the same and area, is it 11 or 12 is always the same, but it's just that they use a similar or the exact same map layout. because these, oh, it's annoying that when I blast here, it gets blocked by the craters. And I believe this takes us to zone 15. Yes. So 15 out of 15. Oh, oh, there's a chest. You found lunar decorations data. You found 100 scrap metal. Thank goodness I have the inventory for the scrap metal, or else losing 100 would have been terrible. So I keep trying to press it and nothing else happens. I don't see anything else here. Can I pick here? No. Can't do any digging. Can I hit this? Try hitting it till I run out of energy. Till I get close. Okay. Well, it's 9 p.m. in game. I try to catch Sprout and complete his quest before day ends. Oh, it's here that has all the different checkpoints laid out. Maybe it wasn't in his dialogue, maybe it's just here in the missions. Unfortunately, I can be very forgetful. Jimmy's talking about his camera again. Let's go. I wonder what Sprout's doing here late at night. There's a dog. Thinking about Frances being an adopted mother. Or do you think stairwell? I gotta run. I'm assuming they're going, okay, as a pilot. So I would think that Sprout would be with them. Can I not talk to Sprout? Captain, you did it. Shippy McShipface just sent me a new report with the final data on the gray planet's surface. I can't wait to finish my report and show my map to the club. I'm a shoo-in for the Exploration Merit Award, and they might even make me club leader for the month. So they don't need to explore it themselves. Although, I don't know. I don't know how much work Sprout does. Maybe they take the images of the zones and then make a map, but I don't know. Either way, I feel like player characters should get the reward for exploration merit. Science is just the best. Thanks, Captain. And Sprout has 100 credits, which is, I mean, I guess it's the cost of like a food ration or 2 coffees. But for my character who hasn't been making money, it feels like a lot. Once a year, the Explorers Club tries to coordinate an event, but most of the time we just use Galaxy Chat for our club meetings. I wonder if I could go into their... I can't go into their house. I go now? No. I wonder if, well, I was able to go into Shinji's room pretty late. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily take a full day for the furnace to finish, but my character was gone for almost the full day, so it's hard to say how long it takes. And I have a lot of extras that don't fit in here. I'm going to move some of these around. Can I sort? Move this, because I feel like those probably, oh, trash is a material used for crafting. Let's do that. I guess I don't need to buy, or I don't need to force myself to explore enough to use up all my energy, so I can, or I guess I could wait here by the furnace while I talk and see if it finishes. What I was going to say is that I don't necessarily need to do things to recover energy right now. Or that's not the right wording. I don't need to force myself to consume consumables in order to try to get to certain zones anymore. Which does mean I can save the money for other things. I had bought only one soybean seed and one corn seed since it said they made multiples. I do wonder, I think it says corn. Okay, corn's 1 day left. And if it's like the bulletin board and there's no 0, that means the corn will mature the next in-game day. Going by the soybean only giving 2, but the quest requiring 3, there is a chance that I will need more. I'll need to buy more seeds of at least corn. In order to fulfill Sprout's quest. Oh, I just noticed you kind of go in. It's nice. Your character can go under the covers to kind of pretend, or you can at least take screenshots. Your character in the bed. Quarter 1, day 12, Thursday. Good morning, simulating day mode. I think this is a good time to end. I've been playing for over 2 hours. But yeah, I was able to get, or it feels like a major accomplishment has been done since I was able to finish going to finish all the zone checkpoints for the Gray Planet. I am assuming due to how it looked that other planets will have a similar thing, and maybe Sprout will ask your character to find all zone checkpoints again on other planets for Sprout to get more awards. I hope Sprout gives better rewards to the player character for helping so much with Sprout's achievements. Yeah, I think I'll end it here. Thank you for watching.